How are you today?
Uh, I'm good.
All right, good to
Thank
hear that.
you.
Miss
Yes.
Mai, all right, in our today's lesson, we will try to learn something new. All right,
Yes.
we would like to have lesson about business, but before that, I'd like to hear how would you answer your homework. Miss Mai, there are some questions that we didn't finish last time. The first one is, what is the most difficult part for you when it comes to learning English? How would you answer?
There are many difficult issues to cope with learning English, but for me, speaking English is the most difficult. I can speak English fluently. I'm not confident and I'm afraid of speaking mistakes. I meet hard about pronunciation, word grammar, and structure sentence. I don't have environment to exercise English every day, so I'm not quick reflexes when I meet situations. I always doubt about how to say something correctly.
All right, thank you. So for you, it's speaking, right? Not writing, not listening, not reading. It's speaking English, right? And not
Yes.
only you, Miss Mai, a lot of people find it hard to do that. But for you, I saw the improvement most of the time, Miss Mai. Let's try to continue. Thank you so much for your answer for number three. Number four, Miss Mai, which one do you prefer, studying alone or with friends?
In fact, it depends on my situations. Normally, I prefer studying by myself because I like a quiet space. I can concentrate 100% energy on my studies. I am a easily dis- distracted person when there is noisy around me. How, however,
Noise. There is noise around me.
uh, is noise around me. However, I sometimes have studying with my friend when we have pros, project, projects or seminars and need to work in groups to discuss together.
All right, appreciate that. Thank you. I loved your answer here. You try to divide it, right, into you said it depends on the situations. Yeah, good job with that. Thank you, Miss Mai. All right. Well, let's have the next one, Miss Mai. When we study or work a long times, we need to take breaks. Sorry, for number five, my bad. The question is this one. Why do you think it's important to take breaks while studying?
Mm. When we study or work a long times, we need to take breaks to refresh our brain and body. It is a very important problem. After long time studying, our brain tends to stop receiving information and our bodies are very tired or sleepy. Effective breaks can help me to reduce stress levels so that I'm ready to refocus when I return to my studies. Normally, I see studying for uh, 30 minutes to an hour and then take a 10 to 20 minutes break.
Okay, thank you. So Thank you so much for that. Can you say break? Break.
Break.
Yeah, there you go. So that's correct. Effective breaks are necessary. Hold on. Okay. All right. Right now, let's move on to the next part. All right. Right now, I would like to, how to say, I would like to focus on the other lesson because the lesson getting married is too simple. All right. We will talk about business. All right. Mhm. Okay, hold on. Okay. So, well, for that, let's try to have this lesson. We will have networking tips to help you help build your career. So it's about business. This is the first lesson in business topic. All right. So we would like to focus more on the words that you can use in your work. Would it be okay, Miss Mai?
Yes, I'm okay.
Okay, there you go. So, all right. Let's have this part. Um, let's have this. Networking tips to help build your career. All right. So I have a question here, Miss Mai. What was your first job?
Mm, uh, I was a banking uh, banking employee.
Sorry, you are a
Uh,
like before, like right now.
I was I was I was a banking employee, a banking staff.
Oh, all right. So, um, let me put it here. How about did you learn much in this role?
Mm, I remember. Uh, I remember. Uh, uh, the uh, the first job helped me to learn um, uh, to learn the issues about fi- finance and banking mm, uh, in um, uh, banking after I leave I I leave I leave
Hmm.
I leave from my university.
All right, I see. After you graduated in your university, right?
Yes.
Mm. Well, for this, let's have this part. Uh, do you find it easy or difficult to introduce yourself to strangers, Miss Mai?
Um, I find it uh, I find it difficult to introduce myself uh, to strangers um, because um, I don't uh, I don't talk uh, I don't talk uh, something for um, cái ấn tượng cái gì
So sometimes it's hard for you to speak to
something
stranger.
to impress impress to everyone.
Oh, all right. So is it hard for you, Miss Mai, most of the time?
Mm, yes,
Yeah,
it had for me.
especially if it is strangers, right? Hmm. Do
Yes,
you understand the meaning? Yeah, I think you fully understand that. Right now, Miss Mai, let's try to learn new words. Okay, that is very helpful for when you are interacting with others. All right, Miss Mai.
yes,
Hello, Miss Mai. Yeah, Miss Mai, we're gonna learn a lesson. This lesson, Miss Mai, is about business. All right, it's like for workers like you. Okay, these are words that would be you know what can use when you are talking about other people, especially the adults. Okay.
yes.
All right. My do you are you interested on making business or having business? I have that's my question.
Mm, uh,
Are you
I want
interested on making business?
I want to I want to learn how introduce myself uh, to stranger uh, in in work.
Or I see.
I, I want to learn how introduce myself to stranger in work.
Okay, there you go. So, all right. Um, we're gonna learn that in today's lesson and in our upcoming lesson. Okay. So
Yes,
let's try to have this one. Let's start with the first word. We have the word networking. Can you read,
networking,
Miss Mai? When we say
networking.
networking, the action or process of meeting and talking to people in order to make professional connections with them.
Uh, the action or process of meeting and talking to people in order to make professional connections with them.
Okay, there you go. So, next, can you have some example? You should come to the event tonight. There might be some good networking opportunities.
You should come to the event tonight. There might be some good networking opportunities.
Okay, there you go. So, next, do you understand the meaning of it?
Yes,
All right, there you go. So, let's have the word impression. Impression,
impression,
a
impression.
feeling, idea, or opinion of someone or something, especially one that is formed without thinking or with little evidence.
A feeling, idea, or opinion of someone or something, especially one that is formed without thinking or with little evidence.
Okay, there you go. So, all right. Example. I don't think I made a very good first impression at the interview. Can you read,
Uh,
Miss Mai?
I don't think I made the very good first impression at the interview.
All right, there you go. So, Thank you for that. Mhm. All right. Can you make a sentence using this?
Uh, I don't I don't know how I don't know uh how to show impression to stranger as the uh first as the
All right. Can you
um
try?
I I don't show I don't know how to show uh my impression to strangers.
To what to?
Mm. I don't know. I don't know how how to show my impression to strangers uh,
Strangers. All right. All right.
as the
Well,
first
by the way, yeah, when we say impression, Miss Mai, this is like, oh, for example, what's your first impression to me? Do I look strict? Do I look unfriendly? Something like that. Okay, impression is your feeling, your opinion about someone. All right. For example, your impression to me before is I look like a strict teacher, but you don't know me well, right? It's just your impression. Okay, do you understand, Miss Mai?
yes I I make sentence uh, that uh, that is my my sentence.
Okay, there you go. Thank you. Next we have genuine. All right.
Gen
Can you say
gen
genuine
gen genuine
one more time?
genuine
Genuine.
mm, genuine
All right, there you go. Honest and sincere.
Ho- honest honest and sincere
Okay, there you go. So,
and sincere.
all right. For example, my boss shows genuine interest in my work.
My boss shows genuine interest in my work.
All right. Can you try to make a sentence using the word genuine?
Uh, she is quite a genuine girl.
Okay, there you go. So that's the details that we're gonna mention. All right. So she's a genuine girl. Genuine means honest and sincere. So that's the other way to say that. We have the word impress. Impress. Can you say that? Impress.
Impressed
When we say impress, it means to make someone respect or admire a person or thing.
to make someone respect or admire a person or thing.
Okay, there you
Impress.
go. Yeah, that's the details. For example,
But
I'm impressed with his positive attitude toward work.
I'm impressed with his positive attitude to work.
Okay, there you go. That's the meaning of genuine. All right. Okay. Now can you make a sentence using the word genuine? Can you try to, using the word impress? Try to make a sentence. We are on this part.
Uh,
I am impressed with his
I
positive attitude toward work.
I want uh, I want to I want to become I want to I want to become to a impressed person with uh, in 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 others uh, in others eyes.
Okay, there you go. So that's the details that you can uh yeah, impress is you just admire someone. We have the word curious, Miss Mai. Can you say curious?
Curious.
Wanting to know or learn about someone or something. Who's that? Is that your kid? Hello?
I'm sorry, my son. My mm. Oh, okay.
All right, can you try? Curious.
Curious.
All right. Wanting to know or learn about someone or something.
Wanting to know or learn about someone or something. No.
Okay, there you go. So that is the meaning of curious. Everyone in the office is curious to know why Mark resigned.
No. Thầy là đó nha. Con ấy, bye bye thầy đi. Bye bye thầy, con đi ngủ. Good night, Mr. Jim. Good night, Mr. Jim. Ý, ý,
Hi, hello.
Đấy,
Good. Oh,
mi,
he's so cute. He's really, really cute.
thầy khen
All
con dễ
right.
thương đấy. Đấy, bảo là thầy con đi ngủ đi. Con bảo thank you.
All
I
right.
I go to sleep.
Oh, hi. Good night.
I'm sorry. Wait a minute.
Sure. I will wait for you.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Oh, all right. I can hear you.
Yes.
All right. There you go. So All right. We have the word curious, and then we're done with the word curious. So, example, everyone in the office is curious to know why Marx resigned. So it means you want to know something, right? That's the meaning of curious, Miss Mai. Next, we have the word in touch.
Uh,
In
in
touch.
in in touch, in touch,
All right, there you go. In contact or communication.
in contact, communication.
All right, so we haven't seen each other in years, but we stay in touch over email.
We haven't seen each other in years, but we stay in touch over email.
Okay. Can you make a sentence using the word in touch?
I usually mm, I usually have in touch with my friend via Facebook
Okay,
via
there you
via.
go. Now we're done with this. Let's move on to reading practice. Um, Networking tips to help build your career, Miss Mai. So repeat after me, okay? We will learn a lot on this part, Miss Mai. Let's try. Networking tips to help build your career. To be successful at networking, you first have to be good at introducing yourself to strangers, which a lot of people are afraid to do. So, where do you start? And how can you be sure that you'll make a good first impression? Can you please read?
Mm. To be to be successful at networking, you first have to be good at introducing myself to strangers, which a lot of people are afraid to do. So where do you start, and how can you be sure that uh, you 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 will make a good first impression?
All right, there you go. Here are a few things to remember. This is the first one, Miss Mai. Be yourself. All right? The best way to make a connection with people is to be yourself. Having a genuine conversation with someone rather than trying to impress them, for example, is much more likely to give them a good impression.
I Yes, I read again.
All right. So, by the way, here, Miss Mai, I just want to ask you, do you think, let's say, being yourself is important, being natural you? Yes or no? Do you think it is important? Being
Mm,
natural, genuine. Do you think it is important when you are
yes,
meeting new people? Why?
yes. Um, I think um, I think that is um, uh, that that is a genuine um uh, that I th- I think uh, I think
It's important.
genuine something uh, is always I'm sorry I
Okay, there you go. So it's all right. That's the details that I'd like to mention. Let's continue this part. Yeah, let's move on. First is let's continue. Ask questions and listen. Another to make a good impression is to be curious about other people and ask them questions. Always take time to listen to others when joining a conversation. Then ask questions that show that you've been listening before you talk about yourself.
yes.
Can you please read?
An Another way to make a good first impression is to be curious about other people and ask them questions. Always take time to listen to others when joining a conversation. Then ask questions that show that you you've you've been listening before you talk about yourself.
Okay, there you go. So next, yeah, it's very important if you ask questions, Miss Mai. So when
Yes,
you person, right, a good impression, of-
I think
right,
so.
and also you need to listen to them.
Um, yes, I think so because it's so respect to the speaker.
Hmm.
I think it's so.
So hello.
Mm, uh, I think it shows respect uh, mm, res, respect to the speaker.
Okay, there you go. Thank you. All right. Let's have this part. Don't be afraid. Hello, Mai. You are freezing sometimes. Let's try to continue first. Don't be afraid to ask for introduction. You may find out that the person you're talking to works with someone you'd love to work for, or a company you really like to join. In this case, don't be afraid to introduce you. Being introduced by someone the person already knows is a great way to make a connection right away. Hello?
Yes, I understand.
All right, there you go. Um, okay, let's have this one. Help others network too. Don't forget to help people make connections as well. If people in your country get to know you as someone who is often helpful, they're more likely to think of you when new opportunities come up, right?
Yes, I see. I
Do
see.
you understand?
Yes, I
Okay.
understand.
Can you please help me to read the last part, Miss Mai?
Stay connected. It is easy to lose touch to lose touch touch. with people after meeting them, but don't let this happen. Is instead send an email or call them a day or two later to say you really enjoyed meeting them and you would like to stay in touch. In, in touch.
Okay, thank you. So among this, which one do you find the most effective, Miss Mai?
Can you speak again?
All right. My question is, all right. So there is a question here. Which of the tips in the article did you find useful or interesting? Which of this? We have be yourself, ask questions and listen, don't be afraid to ask for introduction, help others network to, and stay connected. Which one do you find the most effective?
Uh, I think uh, we must have to enough uh, enough 5 tips. I I think
What's the
I
tip that you
think
would like?
I think to be successful at networking, uh, I must need to have enough uh, five five tips five, 5 tips on lessons.
Hmm. All right, thank you so much for that, Miss Mai. I'd like to hear more of your answer. So there are 5 questions here that will serve as our homework. All right. So I know that in the first place, it's a bit tough for us to study this, but trust me, Mai, it is a very great lesson. You will learn a lot from this, okay?
Yes.
All right. So see you again on Monday to have the discussion about it. All right.
Yes.
So prepare your answer because we're gonna have this part. And in our next lesson, Miss Mai, we will have this part, questions about business, and let's talk about this one. It's loading, sorry. Get started on LinkedIn with 4 easy steps. All right. We will have this one, getting a job. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. So thank you so much, Miss Mai. See you again in our next class. All right.
Yes.
Bye, Miss Mai.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Good night.
Good night.